Hello and welcome to the NORC iRacing Auto Club 150 coming to you live from Auto Club Speedway. Today we'll be doing 75 laps or 150 miles around this 2-mile V-shaped oval. We're just about 40 miles to the east of Los Angeles. As the field begins to roll off here, and run number 1 is first NORC start will be the 64 Nicholas Shelton, and to his outside the number 59 Alex Peck.
Starting in third, your championship leader, Bobby Zelensky. On his outside, Spencer Owens.
Now lining up in row number 3 in the 5th and 6th positions, we have John Barry and David Shutt.
And in row number 4, you got Marcus Richardson and Ryan Hunt.
And rounding out the top 10 here, we get the number 12 of Colin Bauer and the number 3 of Femi Olite.
Just outside the top 10 is going to be Wes Graham in the 88, and his outside, Cody Miller.
Old bastard.
In row number 7 here, we have Josh Robin, number 8, and Jimmy Alagna in his second NORC start.
And in row number 8, you got Nathan Duenas and Bobby Cheney.
And rounding out the field in the last row, we got the number 13, Justin Gable, and to his outside, the number 10 in his shotgun position, Mr. Selfsman and Nicholas Caressel. Alright guys, here's the championship outlook for the race. Bobby Zelensky has to finish 7th or better to clinch the championship. However, since Marcus Richardson did not get the pole and the hat trick bonus, Bobby Zelensky had to finish 9th to lock up the championship. Here we go, the final race of the NORC Camping World Truck Series season. It's about to get underway. Waiting for the green, and the green flag's out. We're underway. Nicholas Sheldon will take him to the green.
We're already spreading out
Already spread now. Oh, God.
Yeah, we're 4 wide already. Here we go, going into the turn.
Oh, we already got
contact already. That's Marcus, I believe. That was close.
Is that Marcus? I don't know. He has a different paint scheme on this week.
It looked like it too.
It's got caught in the middle there.
See them all slicing and dicing down the back.
Yeah, this track is really, really wide. These trucks can go anywhere on this racetrack. You see them side by side, 3 wide. Battle for the lead. Bobby Zelensky trying to get that bonus point towards the championship.
Yeah, if he leads his lap, they'll move him up to 10th. It's positioning him at the finish to lock up the championship.
And it's going to be close. Shelton got that one, I believe.
Still side by side in the turn 1. Bobby Zelensky and Nicholas Shelton for the lead. Is this Nicholas Shelton's first NORC race?
Oh, we got one sideways.
Wes Graham.
Yeah, Wes Graham sideways. He saves it. All good back there. Yeah,
Great
Nicholas
save.
Shelton in his first NORC race, and he's raced in SRA, and he's been doing good lately there, and he's going to be a contender tonight.
Yeah, we'll take a look back for the field here. Starting to get a little sprung out here. Oh, against Femi into the inside of Alex Peck. This is for third. Front 2 start to slowly pull away from these 2 guys who are battling for the third spot. We got side-by-side battles all the way from the pack.
Yeah, Femi, who lost that race, he dominated last week at Indianapolis, and get back up to the front and try to get a win this week. There he goes in the third.
We got a freeway battle between the 4, the 28, and the 87 here.
Very wide racetrack. You can run all over the daggone track.
And you see Shelton all the way up at the top, and Bobby Zelensky goes to the lead. He definitely will lead this lap this time.
Yep, and Bobby will lead this lap, and it looks like that he will. You have to finish 10th or better, and with this only being an 18-truck field, that puts him in a really good spot to win this championship. Yeah, free wide battle back here as we're hitting turn 1. It's back down to double foul. Marcus Richardson, Nicholas Caressel. Caressel, who's starting dead last, has already moved up through the field quite well, actually.
You see the 87 drop back. He started outside of row 2, and he's fallen outside the top 10 now. Spencer Owens there.
There's Marcus.
Yep.
Trying to make his way back up there. You know, he got in trouble on that first lap. He just got squeezed and had nowhere to go, had a lift, and now he's trying to recover and get past everyone he got passed by.
Cody Miller on his outside, battling hard.
Yeah, Cody Miller, he's not giving up that spot too easy. Will Marcus be able to complete the pass? Yes, he will complete the pass coming off of turn 2.
Here comes Nicholas Caressel, going to pounce on Cody Miller now. I think he lines up right behind him. Here comes Spencer Owens, going to attempt a pass on Josh Robin.
Frozen down on the bottom.
I think Josh Robin's going to keep that momentum on the outside. Remember, this is a night race, and the conditions are pretty cold. There's tons of grip out here. These trucks are just flying around the track right now.
Yeah, they're basically wide open.
Josh is able to hold off the spot. Now it looks like Spencer Owens is getting some pressure now from the 18 to 13 as we head back up front and look at the battle for the lead.
Still, Bobby Zielinski, your championship leader, leading this thing.
And he's not able to get away from Nicholas Shelton. He was able to get around, but Shelton is still right behind him.
Demi lurking back there in third.
This is the first battle on the racetrack. You got the 39, and whoa, Cody Miller sliding up.
Really close. They got so close to hitting right there. And it's going to make it 3 wide behind these two. It's Nathan Duenas going to make a move on the outside.
Spencer Owens lists out of that. Thinks better of it. Smart move by him.
Yeah, it's pretty early, you know. Just stay a little conservative. Spencer's, you know, he's always conservative at the beginning of these races.
A lot of moving around back here. Back of the pack. A lot of little skirmishes around these guys. Cody Miller, Nathan Duenas. And a little battle here. Here comes. We've got a race car battle up here as well.
Yeah, that 10 car, he is moving through the field.
Yeah, he's
Started
ready.
dead last, like we
He's just
talked about, pushing Marcus down the front stretch.
Exactly. He's going through the field just like Marcus is. Oh, and he's going to make a move.
And we're 3 wide behind him.
This is a 3-way battle for the 7th position, and there's another 3-way battle behind them for 10th.
4 trucks definitely not giving up there.
39 looks like he threw a little bit of block there on Ryan Hunt. In that YouTube car, or truck, not bad.
39, pretty new to this league, having a decent run, trying to stay inside the top 10. And meanwhile, up front, it's still Bobby Zielinski with Shelton all over his back bumper.
Here's a little bit of a battle between Femi there and Alex Peck. They're back to single file. As the field has kind of separated itself into really 2 or 3 car little mini packs here. We do got the 42 of David Shutz.
Wow.
Really, he's the only car by himself.
Shelton is pushing Bobby down the back stretch. Look at that.
Shelton looked to the inside going into the third corner. And
He's not ready to make any moves. He's
Yeah.
going to sit there and just chill out for a little bit, it looks like. Into start lap number 10. Already in a 75 lap race.
It looks like right now the times between really the top 5 cars are pretty even. They're starting to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. Marker Christensen, who he has to win this race and lead most times to really have a legit shot at winning the championship, is 6. As we go back for the pack here, we got another battle here. Justin Gable, Wes Graham, and 24 Bobby Chaney here. This will be a battle for the 15th position.
Cody Miller looks like he fell back a little bit from the start of this race, definitely.
Spencer
Like
Owens
Spencer-
just dropped all the way to the back.
All the way
looks
to
like-
last place, yeah.
Hmm.
Had a good qualifying run, though.
Yeah, the number 12 truck, I believe is his first race.
Yep.
We have a couple. We have Nicholas Shelton and Bauer here. They're doing their first NORC races.
Oh, trying to look to the inside of Gable there, but almost got into the back of him, it looked like there. Gable's got
Gable
some
looks like
damage.
he's actually got some damage on
Yeah.
the right front of the truck. I don't know if he caught the wall or not. Well, it does look like some wall damage as we head back up front here to the battle for the lead. Bobby Sinitsky still just in front of Nicholas Shelton. Shelton looks like he got a pretty decent run coming off too. Will he look to the inside here, or will he just push him? It looks like he's just going to push him down the straightaway. It looks like Shelton might be a little bit faster than Bobby Sinitsky right now at the moment. It looks like he's just kind of just riding there, just saving his stuff. Not pushing the issue, even though he's actually is pushing the 83, but not actually trying to force his way around him yet.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised he hasn't looked low and went by him yet.
There's still just it's the same visual we've seen the past 7 laps.
Look at Caressel got a little run of marks there,
Yeah,
continuing his
Caressel.
great drive through the field.
Yeah, Caressel is like he's up to 7th right now, and he's looking for 6th, and he did start dead last, so he was able to make his way through the pack pretty quickly. He's kind of stalled out where he is right now, but he's right behind Marcus, and if you're able to keep up Marcus, you're doing a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
As
So
far as
three wide in the back of the pack here.
looks like Spencer
Yes.
Owens was able to recover some of the spots that he lost.
Spencer Owens, Colin Bauer, and Nathan Duane's 3-8 wide there for a second. They go back to 2 wide.
Ryan Hunt now, it looks like he's the last car in this pack.
And he had a decent qualifying run too, falling all the way back.
Colin Bauer got tight there and could let everybody by.
Actually,
Yeah,
it looks
the
like
lift.
the 50 truck might have some damage on that front nose.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
front end looks pretty messed up there.
Wonder where that damage came from. Wonder if it came from. I mean, Gable's got damage too. Did they maybe get together or something?
Look at the rear bumper at 87.
Oh,
there's
there's
no.
hard in the wall.
They're all in the wall. Look at that. There's like 3 of them in the wall.
That 12. It looked like he killed the wall. That.
Colin Bauer, like he nailed the wall coming off the turn 4 there. He's got some pretty significant right front
There
damage.
possibly could have been a giant like a wind gust. There's dynamic weather and the wind does change. We have a new leader.
Yep. Sheldon finally gets around Bobby Zielinski.
He pulled away from him too.
Pretty fast, that 64 truck here today.
He sure knows how to drive these trucks.
And looks like, I don't know if Hemi is actually cashing the back of Bobby or not. He still has Alex Peck right behind him. It's about been the same distance between those two, like this whole run. Now here they are.
Going through the field a little bit.
There's
a battle right here.
Seems like
Cody Miller, Bobby
side by
Cheney.
side with somebody this whole race.
And Bobby Cheney slowly, patiently working his way. He's a very patient driver and taking his time to get through the field, looking for position here on Cody Miller.
It's the battle for 10th position.
Cody definitely loves to use that high line. I know that for sure.
You can already tell like this how spread out the field is going.
There's a giant speed difference today. Yeah, Cody Miller will hold off Cheney.
Here comes Wes
Graham.
At least for the moment, he will hold him off. Cheney has a great run through 2, and he's...
Probably he's going to force to the outside there for a
It
second.
looked like he was trying to, yeah.
And he's pushing him.
Looks to the inside again.
Gonna dive it in there.
And Cody's able to keep that truck wound up there and get a good run in the middle outside lane. And
I think Bobby Cheney kind of missed his line on the entry there, and he had to lift early to...
And he's still
side by side.
I think Cheney's done a lot better job than Miller right now, saving his tires. It's showing, because he's pressuring him hard.
24 should be able to complete the pass here.
Should be able to drift right in front of him. And here comes Wes Graham. Cody Miller trying to cut back down low on a crossover.
And move Cheney up to the top 10. Here's another 3-way battle. 87, he might have hit the wall earlier too when all those trucks went up to the wall. Looks like he's got some damage.
Yeah, there's at least 3 trucks on the wall that lap. Must have been a wind gust or something.
On 8,
Yeah.
significant
got a lot of
damage.
damage.
He's still he's still holding up a little bit, but he's way deep in the pack.
And then you see the 12
Oh.
pretty far behind
Not
back
close
there.
Gable, I think, might have caught the wall but come off turn 4.
He kissed it a little bit there. Yeah, it looks like Ryan Hunt, that damage. He's yeah, there he is right here. It's just really affecting his truck right now.
Go back up to the
64
race for the
pulling
lead.
away just a little bit more.
Shelton right now looks like he's on cruise control.
We did have a change for third. Alex Peck has moved up to third in front of Femi now.
Here comes Marcus and Caressel.
Yeah, they've caught the 42. 42 looks like he's having some connection problems. He's starting to blink in and out of the racetrack. The 2 and a 10 left. Actually, he can start cashing the guys here in front of him.
Yeah, they look like they've run down about everybody, it looks like. So these guys are on the move.
I tell him that 10's got some speed in this race we normally don't see from him. So, been marching up for the field with Marcus. Shelton about a second lead over Bobby Sinski. Sinski has about a second lead over third.
Already 20 laps in. Yeah.
Yep. 20 laps in already. Coming up on the third of the way complete here in 5 laps.
And Marcus, he has to get to the front if he wants any chance, and for Bobby to have a problem with this championship.
Well, another big thing that's really hard on Marcus right now is they got to get Shelton up there and lean on his laps, and that's going to take away the most laps led bonus away from him.
John Barry all by himself in the 8th position.
Showing us we got a little battle back here behind the 4.
And it looks like Bobby Cheney and Wes Graham have caught that's Josh Robin in the 8.
And he's squeezing him up there, making sure he doesn't get a run through the apron on the tri-oval there, or whatever you want to call it, quad oval. I don't know. Tri-oval, yeah, tri-oval.
20 move. Oh, Josh might get that good run on the high side.
Yep, coming
Get
back
on
on
the
the
outside.
Oh, that was close, but he
Cheney
cut him
blocks
off.
him.
See if Wes Graham could get a run.
Cheney move him up another position there.
Yeah, that 8 truck's got still has some damage in it.
Wes Graham's gonna try make a move on Josh Robin.
These guys are pulling away a little bit from Cody Miller, but them racing side by side might allow him to get back to him.
And that'll move. Oh, Wes Graham almost has him cleared for 10th place.
Bobby Cheney is actually starting to pull away from these guys. He's getting a little bit more breathing room. Back to single files ahead in turn 1. About like 2 to 3 truck lengths between all of them.
You see the 4 Haviline machine just all by himself. He's like just in between these 2 packs.
Speaking of that, here's a little race going on right here. Looks like this is a battle for the 5th position. We got the 3 of them here right in front of him in 4. Actually, looks like Alex Peck's starting to catch Bobby Sinski here. So there might be a battle for 2nd place heading up here. Go down a really bumpy back straightaway. There's some really nasty bumps if you go into the 3rd corner. And Marcus Rusin is like all over the 42 right now, and they're actually really cashing the free of Femi. Femi
Oh wow, yeah, they got
that corner at all.
They got a huge run on him.
Now this has turned into a 4-car battle.
Russell looking low on Marcus there.
David Shett now looks like he's going to go down to the bottom. Femi will give him the bottom.
And see where contact into the wall goes Femi.
Oh,
man. Out of nowhere, there goes Marcus
Richardson.
and Kressel. Marcus and Kressel have
Inside
been just going through this field. Caution number 1's out.
Oh,
No, and
oh,
Femi's
man,
spinning too. And he hit the wall really hard as well, so he probably, from all the damage, spun it out.
Take another look at this, you
Got a
know.
lot of damage.
Man.
Oh,
Oh, and he's gonna go around again.
that truck's really messed up, I tell you. See, yeah, Marcus just slides up into the 3, it looks like, and they make a little bit more contact. Russell absolutely nowhere to go.
Oh, Kressel's got
Man.
a lot of front damage on that nose.
They were going fast too. They, saved their tires. They were faster than a lot of these guys.
Also gonna hit the inside wall too. Race for the championship, getting involved in a crash. The 2.
Marcus did a really nice job of hitting that wall really soft though. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, Femi just had to get out of the gas. He was really tight. He was having some handling issues, and then Marcus runs into the back of him, and Krusla once again just innocent bystander, nowhere to go.
Marcus is going to have to use a reset.
Oh, John Barry did a pretty good job getting through there. Yeah, he's sliding up and
Stuck on a wall at this point.
And when he turns off the wall, it just...
Oh my
wow.
god.
Well, I'm not sure about that. That looked kind of iffy.
Well,
No, maybe it was
position.
got really loose when he came off the wall. Okay, pit stops.
with 50 laps to go as well. Pretty interesting here.
Yeah, these guys are right on the edge of their fuel window. So if this goes green from this caution, you know, after this caution, it'll be real interesting to see who can make it on fuel. That's if it goes green the whole way.
I'm gonna see probably a lot of people use the reset here too.
Finley,
Lots of guys had damage from the wall and
Caressel,
that crash there. Yeah.
Marcus. Also, there's a couple other guys in the back that had some pretty nasty damage. I think the 50 has some pretty bad damage as well.
Yep.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
the 64 missed his
Oh.
pit stall there a little bit, had to back up.
And that could cost him the lead. Let's see what happens here.
Depends on his pit stop and how good he gets out of his pit box.
And watch the 59 and 83s coming off the road, and they're gonna beat him off. Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
Marcus will come out second.
Marcus had a great stop. Uses reset and yeah, he was 5th coming into the pits, so
The 10 did not use a reset.
Looks like 64 lost about 3 spots coming off pit road right there.
And a lot you see all these guys either repairing damage or using that reset. Lots of guys in pit road. Bobby Zielinski, your leader once again.
Double up for a restart.
there's your 2 championship contenders on the front
Yep.
row.
Wow. Yeah. Would you look at that?
See how crazy they get here.
Green
Shelton
flag's out.
restart back and
Going.
forth. Here we go.
Bobby with the jump will get in front of Marcus. Nicholas Shelton, he's going to be on the outside there. He's going to be battling for third of Alex Peck as they head into turn 1 and 2.
And the 4 looking to the inside is shut there to get into the top 5.
This was a lot calmer so far than the
Yeah.
initial start.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
this
two
part was crazy.
needs to get out front. He has to get in front of that 83 as soon as possible.
Yeah, and Bobby, if he leads a bunch of laps, if he gets the most laps led or prevents Marcus from getting it.
But Bobby can just cruise, really. I mean, he just got finished 10th or better, but he still wants to try to win this race, and that's what he's doing. He's out front.
Wanna try to keep an eye on Nicholas Caressel to see how fast he can try to make it up through the field here.
Yeah, but he did not use a... Well, he might actually use a reset, but he's really
He's
far
he's
back.
way in the
He's
back.
going really
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah, there's damage on that thing on the nose.
Not really sure why he didn't use a reset there.
Yeah, that's really surprising because he was really quick on that first run.
That might cost him, huh? He's gonna need a quick caution.
Yeah, that was a really, really bad decision on his part.
Well, in the first side-by-side battle, we got Josh Robin, Cody Miller here, going into 1.
And Josh Robbins been hanging around that 9th, 10th, 11th position all race long. That was Cody Miller. But Ryan Hunt, that caution really helped him. He got to use his reset, and he's up here battling for 10th.
You see the
And,
18 there, Nathan Duenas, pretty getting towards the first half of the field here.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh, he seems like he's been able to hang on the outside line pretty well. People have some difficult passing him. But it looks like, as soon as I say that, Cody Murray goes around him on the inside.
Gonna try to make him move on the outside, or just get his line back. Oh. Still trying to hang there, and now Cody Miller's gonna go after Nathan Duenas.
Oh, there's
Oh,
somebody
yes,
sideways back
sideways.
there. Someone put
Looks
on
like
a
he hung
smoke
on to
show.
it.
It was Jimmy. He got a little
And
loose there, and
Made a nice save there, though.
Great save.
They got those
He
drifting
might have-
competitions over at Ardell. Oh, maybe he
here
finds
comes
over there.
Cheney on West Graham. But yeah, I think he hit the apron. He must have hit the apron or something back there. Yeah, Cody Miller making moves. He's up to
9th.
9th, yes. Jimmy Ola in 8th. Right in front of these guys.
I tell him that caution was a huge break for that 50 truck Ryan Hunt because he was had pretty good amount of damage and he lost the field. But he's back up there battling now for a top 10. Got a side-by-side battle behind him between lead us 24 and 87. It looks like Bobby Cheney will hang on to that position. It looks like the field is kind of calmed down here as we're single foul. As soon as I say that, there's 2 double fouls, and right there.
Top 6 all under a blanket right
Yeah,
there.
they
looks
are
like.
really close, nose to tail down the front stretch. They were.
Yeah, Gable has moved his way up to the top 6 after, we saw him hit the wall earlier when he was running around 12th, 13th, and he's made a good recovery early in the race now.
Ooh, 18
Ooh,
sliding
a little
up.
close there.
That was a close call there for the 18 and the 50.
God,
Yeah,
Josh and Zelda. Oh man, they got really close going into the third corner. There's some damage there on that right side of 28.
Little scrape. A little bit of
Yeah.
a scrape there on the right side, but they didn't get knocked loose or anything, so
Shouldn't
all
hurt that
good
truck
for
too
now.
badly. I mean, arrow-wise, these things are bricks anyway, so a little bit of damage on the door won't hurt. Josh
They continue
with a really
to battle
good run.
here.
Josh really hanging in there.
We got a battle
And
up front
up
here.
front, we got a crazy battle here, side by side here. Look at Gable making moves, and this is for
Alex
second, Alex Peck. And these guys have gotten around Shelton as well.
Yeah, Shelton's just hanging there. 6th position.
And this is
I wonder if
exactly
he's
what
just saving
Saminsky
his
wants to
stuff.
see.
Yeah, just like you said a couple laps ago, great recovery by that 13. He was running near the back all race, and he's up here battling for second place.
Uh-oh, 42, blinking fluid.
David Shutt looking for second. This is the highest we've seen that 42.
Oh, look at the 13 with Justin Gable. He's up here now.
And now you got Femi and John Barry closing on the back of this as well, making it an 8-truck battle now.
Oh, looks like single file racing at Talladega. Like all these guys are on one big line. Now, as much grip as they're producing right now, there is some drafting going on with these guys.
Femi back there, looking under the door.
And a 3 and a 4 side by side. Marcus Richardson has fallen back to 4th. Nicholas Shelton, he's all the way back in the 6th position. So after battling, actually he had the lead on when that last caution came out, and he's fallen back to 6.
Yeah, that overshoot in the pit stall, just that little bit, cost him the lead, and he just hasn't been able to get it back since. So used to seeing that 2-truck leading these races, and we have not seen him lead a lap yet this race.
Bobby's
he's definitely gonna, need a. He's definitely going to lead a lap today. I think leading the most might be out of the question. I mean, he still might have a chance, but we're past halfway now, and yeah.
Marcus is a little bit of a run coming off turn 2.
And he's also going to have the 83 have some issues too, because the 83 is not just going to run in 10th. He's up front every week, and here he is leading still. Now he's Marcus looking for 3rd underneath Alex Peck.
Yeah, Marcus is going to need some luck though in order to win the championship. So that's right now just not aligning for him.
Justin Gable trying to look to the inside of Peck as well, going into 1. He's got a fender.
Gable's trying to make it 3 wide, it looks like it.
He's just peeking a little bit, didn't really have the position. There you go. Marcus up to 3rd now.
Maintaining ground there in 4th, side by side.
Yeah, I think Shelton just moved back to 7th.
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh, he might be saving his stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's within a second still the leader, so it's not like he's out of it. He could be, yeah, like you said, just saving his tires and gonna make a charge here pretty soon.
He also might be saving some fuel as well.
Speaking of, we haven't really talked about David Shutt much. He's closing in on the lead right now.
Yeah. And that 42 showing some speed.
Yep, you're right. Oh, the 4 is sideways,
man.
head to the inside.
Oh, it looks like any around he goes.
Yeah, there goes.
Tough break. He was in that lead back.
Will there be a caution?
No
and he is off. He's off track, so that might not bring the yellow out.
No caution.
And that's a shame. He was up there in that lead pack.
Yeah, he just lost it. Backed up to the front. Yeah, for a second there we saw Nicholas Caressel. You see how far he's fallen off of that damage, man.
And
That's
continuing to stay green is just really hurting him, and that decision to not take that fast repair.
Yeah, he needs a caution before he goes a lap down. Otherwise, he's completely screwed. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he never used the resets.
Yeah, he was really strong today. Speaking of strong, at 42, wasn't in the 83. Your Atlanta winner earlier this year.
So I'm hoping Bobby-Zanisky, he's getting really close to leading the most laps here.
He's doing what he has to do.
And if he gets the most laps led, I believe that'll be a 4-point swing between him and Marcus, and that'll really put Marcus in a really tough spot.
Oh, there goes
Oh no!
Can he hang on to it?
And he's gonna slide in.
Damn!
Oh, man.
That's a good save there.
right in front of Cody Miller. He got really close to hitting
Man,
Hunt.
I thought that 50 was gonna overcorrect right back onto the racetrack, and he did a nice job saving that truck.
Anyway, what's up with this? We're seeing these 2 cars or 3 now on this run. I think just get loose and just almost spin.
88 really slow there. It looked
Yeah,
like in
12
that corner.
flying past him there.
It's around 14th place right there.
Got a
Maybe
little
do
battle
it
going on
that
back
way.
here. This is a little mini pack. Of course, Cody Miller is always in a battle with somebody. He cannot get away.
He's
from
always
it.
in like 10th. He's just right there, you know.
He's racing hard though. And up front, these guys still.
The 7 truck train here, and there's a big gap to 8th place, Josh Robin.
And we said a couple times that 64, he's been really strong early in this race. He's just kind of hanging out right there, right behind these guys.
You also got to put account there this draft. These guys, you know what I mean? They're staying together because of the draft, and Josh lost the draft, and that certainly ain't helping him try to, you know, catch these guys. So, yeah, the draft is definitely playing a big part right now.
And there's Nicholas Caressel there.
Yeah, he's about to lose a lap.
And he really needs these guys to wreck somebody at wreck.
Oh, they've tried it a couple times, but they just didn't get it done.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a really disappointing day for Caressel.
Gable gets around Femi to get back in the top 5.
I mean, if a caution comes out right now, he'd be in the luck, but he's losing. He's still much slower he is than the leaders.
Yeah. I think he's about like 2nd or so slower than everybody else, maybe more. Here they come.
That train of trucks, really, yeah.
Coming to 30 to go now. I mean, his best bet might just be pitting, because I don't know. He's probably gonna have to soldier it out. Hope there's a caution. Honestly, he's got to stay out there and keep driving the thing. Maybe catch this draft a little bit and help him, but I don't know. Tough break. Got a lot of speed early.
That's another thing. These guys, they might want to start looking at a fuel situation here because some of these guys, they might be short. Because when that last caution came out, when we got the green flag, we was right on the edge of the fuel window.
Like 47 to go or something like that.
We're down to about 30 to go, and as these laps keep, clicking away, you gotta start really thinking about that fuel mileage because it could come down to it.
And probably
That's a lot of laps.
the worst when it comes to fuel mileage will be the leader because he's breaking the air for everybody else. Everyone else has to draft off of him. So
Yeah, but what do you do in this situation if you're these guys? You know, do you think big picture and start saving, but then once the caution comes out and you just lose these positions? You know what I mean?
And just especially when these guys in this this draft train, it's kind of difficult to pass because they're all running at the same speed. If you start saving and a caution comes out and you pit, you lost those spots, and it's gonna be really hard to get them back.
And that's one thing, though. Come down to fuel mileage. It's with Bobby leading this race, that's one thing he does not want to happen is to run out of gas or have to pit. And a lot of these guys make it, and that could be the difference between winning and losing the championship. It's gonna get interesting.
But that all depends if this goes green the whole way.
Yep.
And if a caution comes out with 5 or less laps to go, it'll cut the race short and the fuel mileage won't matter. Unless the caution comes really late. And it looks like this grid is starting to break apart a little bit. Looks like the front 4 are starting to pull away. Femi has kind of lost touch with this grid, and Shelton, he's behind Femi as well. It looks like they might have lost the draft.
I mean, and could that 64, he could be saving gas. I mean, you never know.
The 3 might be doing the same.
Yeah.
I think Shelton is told that at first he was saving his tires, but
This track, though, being wide open and really fast, it's pretty hard to save fuel here, I would imagine.
Especially being at night with so much grip and how much on throttle time you have. If you start saving fuel, you're going to lose a lot of time.
Got a little battle here.
Cody Miller battling again here. Can't get away
He just
from
can't get
anyone.
away from anybody. But he's going to be stuck behind this 10 truck as they hit in the 3rd corner.
Yep. Ryan Hunt's going to move up to 8th here.
yeah, Josh Robbins fallen to 11th now, I see.
Yeah, he's lost.
Maybe
Oh,
12th.
Cody in the
Got the wall
wall.
there.
Well, Leclerc, Russell's gonna chill behind him, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious on him with Josh, unless he really backed off to start saving fuel.
Could be.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, he was 8th, and now he's
See if
11th.
he has any damage on that Atron. We didn't really get a good shot there. There's a few other guys going through the field here. The 4 who spun, but the caution didn't come out.
Hasn't been going a lap down yet. I believe that.
And still, top 4 is the same here. Bobby Zelensky, David Schutt, Marcus Richardson, Alex Peck, Justin Gable, just about a second behind these guys.
Yeah, Gable, he's starting to lose touch with these guys now. Actually, I believe the 64 got around with Femi.
Yep.
He did. So we're getting close to 20 laps to go here, so we're getting kind of close to the end of this race. Man, as the race goes on, fuel will become a bigger and bigger question. Who can make it and who can't? Like, who's going all out right now and who's saving?
I think the whole most laps led bonus is out the window for Marcus. He needs to win this race and hope 83 just runs out of fuel, or they might just all be able to make it this whole time. You know what I mean? That's a lot of laps to go on fuel, but they might all be making it right now. We're just talking gibberish. You know what I mean? But there's that small hope. You know what I mean? Marcus, he pretty much needs 83 to run out of fuel, and him and Marcus win. That seems to be the scenario right now. Unless a caution comes out and just changes everything, and anything can happen then.
But even if the 83 runs off gas, like, if people run out of gas with him, that will actually help him out. Especially since Marcus can't get the most laps led bonus. You know, the 83 would really have to fall back. And that means Marcus would have to win the race.
Well, we know Marcus is really good at winning.
I'm telling you, 13 of Gable, he's falling off big time.
Yeah.
I think
Shelton
he might be saving.
Shelton is moving up into the top 5 now.
This front 4, they're saving, they're not showing it.
I think those back 3 right there
Yeah.
are, though.
Definitely saving.
And the thing is, if you back off, start saving that gas, you're also saving tires as well.
I think that 64 has been saving since the drop of the green for this run here.
Gable, he's all the way back to place 7.
Go through the rest of the top 10 here. Cody Miller 9th. Spencer Owens back up into the top 10 after qualifying very well today.
And that A truck has fallen off with Josh Robb. He's fallen off big time. Ooh, I think that was 39.
Ooh, up in the wall there.
Yeah, I believe he caught the wall coming off of turn 4. There's the 4 truck. He's able to get around the 24.
And these are
Cheney.
positions he's getting back after spinning out.
Trying to get every position he can. I think Cheney might be saving. Whenever we see that or hear the truck go by, it sounds a lot lower RPMs than the rest. So I'd say Cheney is saving right now.
Oh,
here we go.
Here. Marcus is trying to get around the 42. David Schutt.
And Peck's going to follow him as well, side by side for 3rd.
No, he's not giving up on that outside.
Got a 4-car battle here.
42 has the draft, and he will clear it. Peck stay in 3rd. 20 laps to go.
A3 of Bobby Sinski is able to pull a little bit of a gap on Marcus with that little battle they had. And but the thing is, like, is everyone showing everything they got right now? Like, some of these guys, they might be going only 95% to save some gas or tires. So, some of these guys, they might not play their hand yet. Really, this is the only real significant battle going on racetrack right now, and this is front four. Man,
These front four really pulled on 5th.
yeah. Nicholas Shelton is not even in the same frame right now.
Alex Pickett, we haven't really talked much about him, I guess. He's just been chilling there in the top 4, top 5, you know, just hanging out right there. He's you know, he hasn't really gotten up to the lead and been able to battle with the leader yet.
Yeah, but
he's been consistently there. So I don't know what he's doing either, you know.
If this stays the way it is, you know, battle for a win will be between these 4 cars. Shelton has really fallen off. So has Demi. He's
Here
gone
comes
off.
Peck again, looking for 3rd. He got a nice run through 3 and 4, and he's going to clear him.
Yep, he's going to complete the pass.
You know, less than 20 to go. Maybe it's time to go. And 59 moves into 3rd, trying to chase down Marcus and Bobby now. And the 59, actually, out of these 4, he is one guy that has not won in this league yet. So he's looking for his first win as well.
Yeah, Alex Peck was really close to winning Iowa, but
Yeah,
circumstances-
dominated Iowa.
Yeah. But got caught in a huge wreck near the end of the race.
Yeah, that was wild.
Then on the ensuing restart, he actually got dumped. Or I think
Well, here's
actually he dumped
Marcus.
him.
Yeah, he
Marcus
got a
got
good
good
run through
run
3
from
and 4, and he is all over Bobby now. Here we go.
Take a look to the outside. Where he dumped down low. And it looks like he'll stay in line for now. Guys are taking a really wide arc into turn 1.
59 coming into play
Yeah.
here.
42 is actually starting to lose pace with these guys.
Think he could be saving a little bit, maybe.
Look how
And-
Feck.
Wow, here he comes. Looking for 2nd now.
59 is showing some speed now.
Yep, about 15 laps to go now. Time to go.
Marcus not giving him a whole lot of room down there.
Can't quite clear him.
Looks like Bobby will he stay up high to get a drive to Marcus, or well, it looks like yeah he's going to give the drive to Marcus. Keep those guys side by side as they head into turn 1. David Shutt, who's
Oh, they're really close right
Oh,
here.
that was, yeah, look like they almost could have made contact there.
and this is helping Bobby Sinski so much. It's giving him some breather room.
Door to door, close battle here.
Just about breathing on each other.
And these guys being side by side is going to keep David Shutt just close enough to get
Just
the drive.
can't complete the pass, and Marcus gets a good run on the outside. He looks like he's gonna
And
clear him
Marcus,
back.
oh Marcus,
Oh,
with the
Yeah,
block.
definitely shuts the door there.
Man, I don't know what's gonna happen right now.
Well, I can say these 4 definitely don't look like they're saving as much as everybody else behind
Yeah,
them.
look how far back Femi and Gable are.
That's really the big question. We keep, can these guys make it on gas? I mean, this is a long run right here, and
Cody Miller is always next to someone. He cannot get away from anybody. Four Truck's
and the
actually
4
gained some
continuing to pick up a couple more positions. He's
It's
up to
to
11th
11th,
now,
yeah.
actually.
Really
Wow.
nice recovery.
Here comes Jamie Alagna. Gonna get 12th from West Graham.
Here comes Baloney to the inside. Take the position away from Graham Cracker.
Josh Red Robin.
And
Yeah,
he
really
was
falling back.
really slow. And these guys back here about 15th.
Back to the lead.
Been a kind of disappointing performance by Bobby Cheney here. He usually does better on this, and he's like all in the back of the field.
He's been there all race too. You usually see him near the front.
Truck and the track combo just might not be suiting him right now.
David Shutt slowly losing ground to these guys. That's on one thing. No, 64 is actually.
He's not losing touch anymore like
Yeah.
he was.
Like, he backed off, but I think he's getting back going now. I'm not sure if he has
trying
enough
to
time
make
to
a
catch these guys,
charge.
though.
It'll be close.
And maybe he saved enough gas and tires to think he can maybe make a run on these guys.
I just really wonder if these guys can make it up here. It's going to be so close.
Alex Peck's lost some ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's saving a little bit.
Yeah, these guys might start saving now because it's getting down. You know, I think if
Really?
I think if they were really short, they would have pit by now. So, oh, here comes Marcus.
Oh, almost a bump.
Oh.
Yeah, can get bump at Auto Club. This track's too big
And
for
he
that.
is to the inside. They are side by side. The championship front two battling for the lead.
Now, if I was Sniski here, I'd let him go. I mean, you're not gaining anything from really racing them right now. You have the championship locked up as long as you stay kind of where you're at. But, you know, he wants to win.
Yeah.
You put that
Side by
helmet on,
side.
you don't think rationally.
They are coming up on lapping a couple guys too.
10 laps to go.
Side by side.
This will bring Peck and Shutt back to these guys.
Marcus will
Yeah,
clear him
clear.
going into one, yeah.
Yeah, but I believe Zelensky might. I think he got the bonus for most laps led. So,
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to lead back. Looking low on Marcus.
Here we go. He had a great run off turn two.
while the battle sure isn't over, I think the war might have already been won. Unless something really drastic happens, I think Zelensky is going to win this championship.
Oh, and he's sliding up, and Marcus got another run to the inside. Man, he's racing him pretty hard.
Going all the way down the bottom to break that side draft. 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go in this season. 1 and 2 in the championship, 1 and 2 in the race.
And he goes back by him going into one.
I don't think Bobby's gonna let that go too easy. He's gonna try to get back
got a
at
lot
him.
of lap down traffic in front of him.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I keep my eye on that 64 truck. He's catching these guys.
Oh, yeah, wow. Look how much he has gained.
You know, whatever he is saving, he's going.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's definitely right there in the picture now. 8 laps to go.
Catching
Oh,
the lap
boy.
down front of Atlantis.
Will they be able to make it?
Well, yeah. Where are these guys going to make it? Anybody going to run out? And
Oh, look at this. They're going really slow.
Oh wow,
Wow.
It's
Pretty
really
dicey
backing
here.
off.
and look at the 64, guys. He has
Yeah.
a huge run.
Yeah, these
2
guys
by
all just...
2.
It seems like they all tried to like save fuel at the same corner and they all got
Wow.
bogged up, and here comes
This
Nicholas.
is turning into a 5-truck race really quickly now.
So I think they all look at their fuel windows. Like,
Holy
oh, crap, we
cow,
might
he's
be
just
short.
flying
Poor
by him.
man.
These guys are saving and he doesn't. He must
I
have been
don't think
saving
he
that entire
is.
time.
I really
I think he already did
was.
saving.
I really think he was, and now he's just saying it's time to go, and these guys are still saving. 7
7
laps
to
to go.
64 is coming.
Oh, 5 truck battle.
That's
for the lead.
unbelievable.
Look at this.
Look at, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man, it's getting tight.
64 cuts to the inside now of Bobby after passing the 59 on the outside.
Marcus will get the lead, but you know how fast is he actually going? Because all these guys, they just slowed up. 64 is going. The rest of these guys, they slowed up big time. They might be short.
And he has moved into second, and that dude better watch out. He is there. Marcus, basically, he has to just win this race.
And Zelensky is now falling to the back of this group.
Man,
But
how
the
close
Bobby
are these
Chain
guys?
lockdown.
You just don't know.
See, you know, Bobby can save, and he's still fine, just riding there in 5th. He's still okay.
Yeah, he's starting to lose touch with these guys now. He lost a lot of time in that corner. He might have lifted a lot to save some guys.
Coming to 5 laps to go on the season. Can these
64.
guys make it?
I think the 64 might be causing the 2 to go faster than what he wants to. 10's
A
going
1
off
lap
pit
truck
road.
Wrestle.
Here
Marcus
here
with the
comes
block.
Shelton. He's gonna try to win this thing. He just played. He has played this race perfectly so far.
I'll tell you one thing: if a caution comes out, that'll be the end of the race, and like
Bobby Cheney getting way
Oh,
out
wow,
of the
look at
way.
that. Marcus got a ton of time. He went full
64
throttle there.
really
I
slowed up.
think Shelton might be saving too. I don't know.
All these
I
guys
think
are playing
everybody
possum.
is.
I thought Shelton might have saved enough, and I don't know. He did lose a lot of time there, like he lifted. And
Here's Shutt making a charge now.
right
He is
behind him.
close right up to these two.
Shutt wants to win
Wow.
this race.
Here comes a Nicholas. He's right on him
He
again.
is just shoving the two. 4 to go.
The 2 is going as slowly as he possibly can to maintain the lead, though.
83 ain't even close to these guys. He's saving fuel now.
Yep. And they are side by side. Here comes Shelton.
To the outside.
Side by side battle.
Now we do got a truck back there to 10 who's on new tires. I don't know if he'll catch up to these guys or not. I don't know if we'll have a repeat of last week.
Shelton
Side by
trying to
side
make
going
that
in the corner.
move,
Really
man.
putting up a fight.
He's trying to make the move on the outside. Ooh.
Oh, that is really
Oh,
close
man.
right there.
Marcus slid a little bit.
Might have to get out of the gas, but he did not. And they still side by side coming to 3 laps to go.
Oh, he's gonna. He has the
Yeah,
run.
he has a good run there.
Can he clear
Marcus
Marcus
still,
going in the
Marcus
corner?
still on the inside though.
Marcus is going to throw down a bomb. Can any of
Wow,
these guys make it
what
to
a
on
great
fuel?
battle. And
He
he
clears
clears
him.
them.
Got him.
Shelton is gonna
He was-
take the lead
Just
with.
10 laps ago, he was
Man.
probably about 2-3 seconds behind these guys, and he just made a huge charge, and to the front he goes. 2 laps to go on the season. Bobby Zielinski's still looking in great position.
Oh, Marcus got a really good run.
He's not giving up though. Side by side, here he comes.
2 to go.
He definitely has a fender on the outside.
This is a 2-horse race. The 42
Yep.
and 59 have lost touch with
2
these
to
guys.
go.
Marcus
Yeah.
Richardson has no choice but to go for this win.
Charge into the outside. Still side by side.
What the
Marcus-
hell?
Uh-oh, we got
Oh, no! What in the world just
Are we
happened?
serious?
No.
the caution
That-
is out.
Who? I don't even know. What?
David
Really?
Shutt is your leader.
Oh,
Shutt is leading,
my God.
He's
but they're going
slow.
slow, and
Is
they're
he on
racing
fuel?
back. And they're racing back to the line right now.
The 59 is slow as well.
Well, Zikoski came out. This is the race to the finish. David Shutt is gonna win this race. What?
Wow.
And Shutt
Holy
will win the
cow.
race.
Unexpected turn
And
of
Zielinski
events.
will get the championship.
Oh, that's
guys,
terrible.
guys, I'm kind of speechless right now.
That's terrible the way that I need to see a replay.
We have to
That's a
see
joke.
what
heck
happened. I
happened?
mean, we just
I don't know
we're,
about
we're
that
seeing
one.
the 2 and the 64 side by side, and all of a sudden,
Oh,
Cody Moore
Oh,
ran out.
Cody
fuel.
Miller's out of gas.
Oh, man.
he ran
And
out
the
of fuel, and John Barry's gonna take that position. Here comes Wes Graham off of 4.
all these guys are running out on the last lap.
Wow, that's a shame because this is the last lap, officially. But man, it's not gonna go the full distance green. Why'd that have to happen?
Wow, a really great, clean race
Man,
ends really, really bad.
The PBC people running out left and right.
I
We
mean,
know
we
that
just
the leaders were on.
I don't know what happened. They were side by side, and we just see the
Yeah.
8 and the 12, I believe, were just sitting on the track.
Oh, that's
Well,
the sucky way to end the season.
coming to
man.
the
That
checkered
was-
flag, David Shutt picks up his 2nd win of the year,
More wide there.
and Bobby Zielinski is your champion.
In the 2nd season in a row. What a crazy race.
I mean, he drove a great race, and saved at the end, and he knew he still had a shot with the champion. Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
God.
David Shutt doing some Air Force action here
And,
to
you know,
celebrate. Yeah,
Bobby
Been
just
a
did a
that was.
great job.
I can't just stop thinking about what the hell just happened. Like, okay, let's see
I-
this.
Well,
Okay.
okay, here we go. We got a replay. These guys are a lap down. He clips the apron,
Oh, that's
and he's
Really?
trying to save it. And Josh
Oh,
just really
overcorrected.
had nowhere to go. He was just
Josh
oh
flips.
my
Oh,
gosh.
God.
And
That's-
then
The-
the leaders are side by side. Oh my!
Man.
Shelton
and the Cashins,
flips.
both of them.
That's
3
something
trucks
to say.
flipped.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's incredible.
I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever seen a finish like that.
No, I mean, they are
That's a-
clearly dead even racing for the win, and then it just gets taken away from them.
That's a shame, man. That was
Just
looking like the finish of the year, man. Fuel
just
mileage,
really-
strategy, championship, everything just being thrown into it. Last race of the season.
really just a terrible mistake by the 12.
This one, both of them were in the
I mean,
clutch.
there's nowhere they can go. They're racing for the win, and just, oh my god.
Their only hope is honestly to netcode through them, so they're not going to lift.
Well,
There's
Marcus
nowhere to
actually
go,
did net code for Josh.
but he hit the 12 and
Here's
just.
Shelton. He was on the bottom, and I mean, they're
Seems
wrecking, and he
correct.
just.
Oh, he got clipped by Marcus.
Wow,
I
he
believe.
goes for a wild ride.
I believe he got clipped by Marcus, and that's how he
Oh,
was.
did he hit
David
shut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was shut.
And he won the race.
And this is all more shut.
Yeah, watch this. This
Big
is gonna
time.
be a view. Oh man.
So
And
he's
then
ready, he's
Shelton's
going up
upside
high.
down, and
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
definitely got pancaked into the wall there.
Goes back to saving right after that.
What a bizarre finish. But yeah, Josh really had nothing. He didn't do anything
Yeah, I mean,
wrong
he
here.
turned right to
just,
avoid him.
Yeah, the 12 just like we said, just
Happened so
really-
fast, man. It's
really
just-
made a terrible mistake. That's such a
well,
shame.
yeah, I cannot see that coming. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
I know. I just didn't really
What?
know what to say when we were
I
live
didn't know.
there.
I
Like
was
I
like,
didn't.
what the hell? Like,
I really had no idea. I was so confused, and yeah, just no. I mean, of
What a
course
way
he
to-
didn't. Of course he didn't. You know, do it on purpose or anything. But it's just a shame that it had to end that
it's
way.
the first NORC race. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Ran out
here's
of town
a
the worst possible time.
slow motion. I mean,
Man.
just absolutely.
I mean, Shelton really, maybe he just didn't see the wreck in front, but he
Oh,
didn't really
when
give
Marcus
room.
hits them, he just got clipped, and I mean, just sends him upside down.
Yeah.
And the 8 and the 12 are in the fence behind them. I mean, that's 64. When he's just going straight and all of a sudden he's upside down, that's got to be a crazy feeling.
Yeah, 64 almost had that one right there, but nowhere to go.
Who knows, man? Who knows who
And
would run out?
that 39 just looking at his mirror saying, what the hell's going on here?
He stayed on the lead lap.
And in the 64, he's just crashed, and the 42 is going to come by, your winner, but he did not get through this wreck.
Yeah, this could have been really bad for the 42 if the 64
Yeah.
would have been there probably like a half a second up the track. He would
Yeah,
have
and that-
plowed into him.
I would have handed it to, I believe, Peck then, who gets second
Yeah.
in this race. It's just that's one of the craziest, finishes in a bad way you'll ever see. Just another angle here. Oh my goodness.
He almost made it by.
Had like no time to react really, at all.
Blew up right about there.
Wow.
Car was dead. Well, here's the results.
Shut with the win. Peck second. Bobby Sinsky with the championship.
Brings
Get
it home third.
Gable fourth. Femi will be fifth.
Yeah, sixth place will be Ryan Hunt. Spencer Owens gonna get seventh out of the day. Speak about Hunt getting sixth.
Yeah.
How bad he started out the race. This is a good recovery there. Revan's gonna get eighth. John Barry, eighth place. After pretty much self-spinning, but he saved it and made a good recovery. Zell dude, running out, coming to the line, getting ninth, where he pretty much ran ninth the entire day, always racing somebody. And Wes will round out your top 10.
And just outside the top 10 is Jimmy, and then 12th is Bobby Cheney. Really just kind of ran back there all race. Nathan Duenas 13th, and then these two right here, Nicholas Shelton, Marcus Bridgerson, racing for the
Just-
lead. End up
and-
getting 14th and 15th.
Like both of them were side by side for the win. We're saving fuel, and because both of them were on the clutch on the replay, you can hear where there was no engine power at all, and it's a damn
Unfortunate
shame.
finish for those two. Rounding out the field, Cresslow, who was really fast early in the race, made a mistake there not using the reset jot, and then the last two getting together and bringing out that last terrible
Yeah,
crash.
Josh was just in the wrong place, wrong
Yes.
time.
So were the leaders.
Yeah. But
Well,
congrats to
guys.
Bobby for the championship.
That was a really interesting truck season we had there. Thoughts on racing the season as a whole?
You go first, Jared.
Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much, about the race. Yeah, it was a very, very clean and quiet race for the most part, and then the end just ended absolutely chaos. Really, it left me speechless. It's a shame that it had to end that way. It was a great battle between Shelton and Marcus, and Bobby did what he had to do, led a lot of laps today, and brings it home third, gets the championship. Well done, and also congrats to Shut getting another win, and again, just a really insane finish. I don't really know what to say about it.
Yeah, what a way to end the season, right? There's been a lot of crazy stuff this year, but man, I don't know. It was a crazy season. It was our the first NORC iRacing trucks. There's just Truck Series League in NORC. Last season we had the Xfinity nationwide cars. And so it was cool to see a truck season. There was the highs and the lows of the season. We've seen new winners, and yeah, everyone came along for the ride.
Well, we had some real interesting races. The first Talladega race, that finish was crazy, and this one was crazy too. But
Yeah, it definitely was a very entertaining season. Definitely for sure.
A lot of great racing this season.
well, guys, for me, Revan, for Jared, Pacey Toast for TCB here, first time commentating.
Gang.
And Bobby, the Hob, thank y'all for watching this second season of NORC. And we'll see you on for the third season for the Xfinity Series when we do the Daytona race.
We will have 120 laps at the old surface Daytona. That should be a good one. So hopefully all y'all that follow us will tune in for that one.
And also stay tuned for the top 10 best moments of the Truck Series. That video will be put up soon. Alright, so thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time. Peace.